I'm sorry my camera is not showing properly. But I turned back. I wish I will redo it again. I will do this design again so that you can see what I'm doing properly. So I turned back and I did the first one and the second one. On my third one, I'll pick all brown instead of the yellow because we are doing the triangle shape. So this is the second box I'm doing. Now I'm picking 2. Instead of 3, I'm picking 2. Because you know when you are turning, you reduce the bead because you already have some there to add to it, so you reduce it. So I'm going to go down here, then come out from the second bead over here. Since we are close to the brown, to the third bead, instead of us to use the color yellow, we're going to pick the brown bead because we have to get the shape that we want. I hope you can see it clearly. No. Please forgive me if you don't see it clearly. Please forgive me. So this is our first brown. We're going to pick 2 brown. We're coming out from here. I'm going to go on top of here. Then come down to the second one over here. Then pull your work. You see our shape is already showing. We have 3 brown here. So let's go to the second brown over here. Go inside here. Now pick 2 brown again. I'm gonna go into the first brown that we did. I like using needle and I like using one hand, but to do this it's very good if you use 2 hands, and it's easier to use 2 hands. It's very easy, but I like using 1 hand. I don't know, I like using 1 hand instead of 2, especially when you are connecting your bag and you are using 2 hands. It's very easy. Now I'm picking 1 yellow, then 1 brown. Because you can see the shape. The reason why I pick it, I already have my triangle starting. So the rest we pick our yellow. So we're gonna pick 2 yellow again. Go up here. So we're going to start another unit. We're going to pick 3 yellow, If you look at my the bag, the first one I did, the bag that I did, the front, it is all I'll show you. I made a sideways go a little bit bigger. Instead of 4, I made it 5, the triangle. So you have to count when in the middle bead. Now I have 3. I'm supposed to do it 4. If you can see the middle, I'm supposed to stop at 4, but I made it wider, 5 for the side and side. But for the bag itself, I made it 4. The triangle was 4. When I reach 4 length, then I turn my work, I reduce it now. But I'm going to do it 5 instead of 4. So I picked 2 because I wanted 5. So I picked 2. But if I wanted 4, I'll just pick 1 yellow, then 1 brown. But since I wanted the triangle to be bigger, did I say triangle? No, the diamond shape, sorry. This is a diamond shape, not a triangle shape. So count the middle one. When you get 5 or 4, you stop. If you want it bigger, you do it 5. If you want it smaller, you do it 4. When you get to 4 at the middle, then you know you have to start reducing to the second and the other side. You have to reduce it. So right now I'm doing the brown part, the diamond part. I try my best to make the video shorter, but I got 40 minutes and I'm sorry. I try my best. The bag itself is too, it's very big and it turned out to be very beautiful too. And I'm trying to line inside, put lining and zip. But when I do that one too, I'll show it to you. So right now we are on the brown side. We are picking brown. So I'm done with my 5 in the middle. You can see there's 4 at the top. That means the shape is already turning. So now we're going to reduce our work. We're going to reduce our color, the brown color. We're going to reduce it and get a shape that we want. I'm gonna pick 3 yellow. We are reducing our brown now. So I'll pick 1 yellow first, then a brown. Go into the first brown over here, then you enter to the yellow. You can see the reducing shape will start turning up. Two brown. So when you are doing a bag, it will depend the size that you want, how big you want your bag and how wide you want it. That's your own choice. If you want a small bag, you do it small. For my own, I think I picked 21. I made the bust up to 21 and the height was 17. Made up to 17. Yeah, I'm sure. I think 17 or 19. So you can see my bag is very big, and when I finish it, it can hold a lot of stuff and it's very strong too. And that is why I use one hand, because I double my thread. Instead of 1, I made it 2 because I feel like my fish line is not big enough for me, it's not thick enough for me. So I use the needle and I double it, and that one too is under trouble because the thread keep tangle. You can see the shape right now, right? It's turning. We are reducing it. We are reducing the brown. So over here, we'll take 1 brown and 1 yellow because we are reducing it. Oh, we did it. Okay, I did it already. So I'm getting the 2. And by doubling my thread, the bag was very strong for me, and it's good because this bead and this is thread. You have to make it very strong. You don't want it to break for everything inside to come out. So I made very strong. So I double my fish line. Can you see the shape right now? We are reducing it now. So since we are reducing it, if you did the diamond shape and you get up to 4 diamond, that means you are done, because I made it up to 4 diamond and I stopped. Like I said, you have to know the size that you want in. We're going to start another unit right now. We finish with one shape. We're going to start another shape. So as you can see, one shape is done. We have our diamond shape. I'm picking 2 when you reach the top, because we are starting it again. We are starting another unit. Go into this one. I'm going to pick 2 brown. So I'm just doing this for you to see how to start another unit. You see, so we're going to start again and then we continue. This is how it's supposed to look like until you get 4. So this is how it look like with the big bead. If you can see my own right here on the bag itself, the front, I made it 4. The diamond, I made it 4 instead of 5 to be wide. I made it smaller. But if you want it big like the way we are doing it, that's fine. If you use 2 bead, you get the same design here. If you are doing it big, you get the same design just like on the big mat. That's how you're going to get it on the small mat. So this is what you get if you are doing it. You count, and when you count your first bead, like you made 1 2 3 4, then the 5th one you change with the color, with your second color, until you get the length that you want. For me, I have 23 unit. I made it that long, 23 with the boxes. So when I get to 7, I change the bead. I take the brown and the yellow, because I'm using my first bead over here was the brown one. But it doesn't matter which bead you take first. You can see I'm counting over here. When you get to 7, then I change to the yellow. You see, I pick yellow over here. Then you go all the way again. You count up to 6 or 7, then you take another yellow color until you get the length that you want. Then you pick another color. Then the rest the other color. So this is how it's supposed to be. This is how it's going to look like if you are doing it big. This is how the shape will end up like. So we're going to connect the bead now. We're going to finish with the other side. I have 17 over here. I'm sure I have 17. But if you get 4 diamond, then you stop. Like I said, how long you want it is up to you. That's how I want it. If you look at the bag, the diamond size is small because it's 4. But the side I made it 5 to make it more wider. But you can make it 4 if that's okay for you. That's fine. So this is my bottom, the side, the one I finished right now, the one we're doing. I complete mine. So that will go to the side. The other yellow one you see is for the bottom. I ran out of brown beads, so I have to use the other one. This will go to the side. I have 9. This one too is 9. The mat on the bottom is 9. It's the same size as the one that we did. but I ran out of the brown, so I didn't add brown at the bottom. So this the way it's supposed to be like, and this is what make it wonderful. If you are using two hand, it's very easy to use two hand, but like I said, I want my nylon to be more stronger, so I double it, so I'm only using one hand. Jerusalem, I want you to come and sit behind me and see if you can see what I'm doing. I really want you. So I'm coming out from the yellow one over here. I'm going to go into it, sit over there, then work my way all the way to the top. You can see. But it's very easy if you are using two hands. You don't need to work your way all the way to the top. You start from the beginning, but because I'm using one hand, I don't want to make any knots. I'm going to work my way all the way to the top. And that way I don't need to make any knots. So I work my way all the way to the top now. And it's very easy. Call you use in look and feel very easy. She mean to an bag I feel strong one double trade there. None of you said me staying at my no, come on. Okay, if I can ban it to wabuting. Now I have to start over here. So I pick one over here. I'm coming out from the yellow at the end over there. I'm going to go into this yellow over here. Stop. Then I'll pull my work. When I beneath your leg, me connect it together. Is it on recording? Well, brown by in middle. So the brown is going to be in the middle. I'm going to pick another brown. Then I'll come back to the yellow, the one I came out from. Over here, I'm going to go back again. Then I'll go through the first brown that I pick. And I'll go inside the yellow. Then I'll come out from the second brown. So this is what you should have. If you are using two hands, you'll finish it right away. But since I'm using one, I'm going to go into it again. Then we'll go into the yellow over here. Now go into the brown. Long process if you're using one hand. But anyway, for me doing that, I think it will make my work more secure, more strong. I mean my bag more strong because I want more thread in it. I'm going to go in here. Then I'll go into pull your work. Make it tight, pull it tight please. You should get something like this. Yeah, good. Then we go into the next yellow. This one right here. Then we pull our work. We get one brown again. I have told you to change this survivor thing. Then we go to the opposite side of the yellow. Come out from here, we go to opposite yellow. This one, the second one. Then we go into the brown on the middle, in the middle. You see, we're going through all over again. By doing that, to me, it make my bag strong. Like I said, my thread was not that strong for me. That's why I double it, and I'm using one hand to go through a lot of beads to make it more secure. I'm gonna go into the brown. Jerusalem, come please. I feel like the way I turn the camera is not gonna show.
Wow, it's showing everything. Everything. Like
so I'm pulling my work right now.
No, my hand is not the problem. You need to see what I'm doing.
This is what we should have. We're gonna do this to finish.
Clearly see what you're doing.
Then we'll do the other side too.
Why'd you do that?
Pick one brown again.
How many minutes you pay?
What I know feel I can know I feel like I should have been a me yam son and get brownie me connect brown making more in the middle. Cocoa brown we can. It won't be now. I finish connecting the bottom part. This is what you should have. This the bottom. Then we're going to connect this one over here, the side and side. So the same way we connect the down, that is the same way we're going to connect the side and side. You can start from top to down, or you can start from the down. So I'm connecting from the top, and I did it the same way we did the bottom part. That's exactly how I'm doing it. And I finished the other side already, so I'm just doing this one. So I reached the bottom part. Now I'm the bottom. We are doing the same connecting. Oh, to my new subscribers, thank you so much for joining this family. And please, if you haven't finished subscribing, please subscribe for me and share my videos. So I finished with the side connecting the bag. This is what I got. I'm going to put my nylon inside to let you see how big it is. I work my way. I count to 7 box. 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. On the 7th one I came down to the 4th bead. 1 2 3 4. I came out from the 4th bead. I'm going to connect my handle. So I'm going to pick 2 browns. No, yeah. I'm starting another one here. Since we already have yellow, I'm gonna pick 3 brown. Then we go into the other side where our thread is coming out from, like this. If you look over here, I reduce my bead. The original bag I use size 8 and 10 to do it, but when it comes to connecting with the hands part, I reduce it to 8. I'm using size 8. So we have 1 unit right now. We're gonna pick under 3. When we have 3, we will stop. Then we put our hand over there. So we count out to the over here. The next yellow. Get into the top. Pick 1. We'll go in here. So we did 4. But our 4th one we connect to the next one on the bag. So this is what you should have. And that's exactly what you're going to do at the other side too. We'll work our way to the top. Instead of cutting it, we won't cut it right away. I'm going to work my way all the way to the top. I went into the bead again. I'll count the same amount of 7, then we come over here, then we connect this one over there like that. The same thing we did, we'll do the same thing at the other side. But I'm gonna work my way all the way to the corner side. Up to here, I'm gonna work my way. So I got to the corner over here. I came out from the yellow one over here. I pick one brown. I'm going to do something like this. So I'll go over here to this yellow. Then I'll go into the brown. You can do it 3 times, but I choose to do only 2. But the way the bag is big, I'm supposed to do 3. Pick 3 bead, but I choose only 2. So I came out over here. Then I'll pick another one. What I'm doing, you have to do the same thing if you like. If you don't like, then don't do it. So like I said, I'm supposed to do it 3 times. Since I picked 9 at the corner, but I decided to leave the 3rd one and do it only 2. So I finished with my bag. This is what I got. And what I show you is exactly what I did. And I connect with the cover over here. Connect the cover. And I have the lock over there is magnet. So I'm going to show you how I connect my magnet. I already did the first one, the down part. I did the down part over here. I'm going to show you how to do it. Since my bead is big, the magnet bar cannot go into it. The easier one is if you go into, then you clip it, you bend it, then you go back. My bead is big, so I'm going to show you how to connect it. Since I did the bottom part already, I'm going to show you how to do the upper part. I'm going to get my clip, my plier, bend this side, bend it, then the bend the other side. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and share. Thank you so much, because we are almost there. We are almost to 1,000, so please continue sharing the video so that we reach 1,000. So this is what we should have after bending it. We're going to sew it together to the middle part, then we sew it. When you're sewing, make sure it's at the place that it can go into your magnet very well. My thread is coming out from here, from the middle part. Oh, this thing is bothering me. Sorry. I'm gonna go into the first row that I did. Then I'll go into the some of the bead. This is very easy. You're just making sure you connect it with the bead, you know, you're sewing it together. So this one, how you do it to make it secure, that's fine. If your bead are small, I finished doing it. I'm going to use this one to cover the top, so you won't see it you won't see the magnet at the bottom. I'm just taking one bead to go through everywhere. I finished connecting that one too. It's just covered it so that you see the magnet properly. This is what we have, and thank you so much for watching this video. And please, if you don't understand anything, leave a comment. You see how big the bag is? It's very big and it's very strong because I doubled the thread. Very strong. If you look at the front with the brown bead, you can see there's different shape of the diamond sides. I made a mistake and I decided to leave it and see how to go, and it turned out to be great. So maybe my next video I'll do it like that. I really appreciate you watching this video. Thank you so much. Please, if you don't understand anything, leave a comment and I will get back to you. Thank you, and may God bless you. Stay blessed. Bye.